I mentioned in my last vlog about a guy that no show at the airport. So I've been talking to this guy for how many years? Like 3 years, and he never show up at the airport. Hello mga boss! Welcome back to my channel. For today's video is I'm going to share to you my experience about dating a foreigner or chatting a foreigner online. I met him through dating site Date in Asia. I met him there last 2016 and I was talking to him for almost or more than 3 years. So at that time, I was working in Saudi Arabia as domestic helper. So I have videos working as domestic helper in Saudi Arabia. Maybe if you are interested, you can check it out. I will put the link in the description below. So I'm going to speak English guys now or mga boss now because my fiance or my boyfriend wanted me to speak English so that he does know what I am saying in my vlog, and it's also a preparation for our channel to have a speaking English content because soon we'll make some videos together. So for today's video nga mga boss, I'm going to share to you my no-show boyfriend hashtag online relationship that was able to or asked me to meet him in the airport, but he doesn't show up. So yeah, at that time I was talking to him like for more than 3 years, and yeah, it's just so weird because I didn't see the red flags there. I just really trust him with all his words, even though I can sense there is something wrong. Aside from he was away for how many months before contacting me, or before after how many months he's gone, he chat me again. Like, I don't know, but I just really trusted him. And he is in my age. I was 29 or 30 that time, and he is also 30 in 30s, also like 32 years old. So he's young, single. I don't know if he's single, but then yeah, I just trusted him and he said that he's single. Yeah, we started talking late 2016, or yeah, and we started develop a relationship through online, even though we did not see each other first. So until such time, he asked me to give up my work in Saudi Arabia so that we can meet, because I can't meet him in Saudi. So I decided to give up my work in Saudi as a domestic helper. And last May 2019, I finally end my contract there and go home. So when I go home, he messaged me about his plan to meet me. And then all of the sudden, yeah, he messaged me about his passport renewal. I don't know, but I saw he forwarded his email to me from the government state of America. Actually, he is from the US. He is from Malibu, California. He gave me a lot of promises that we will meet in that year 2019. So that time, I was already here in the Philippines. I have no work and I'm enjoying the Philippines because for how many years I've been away in my home. And then yeah, there was a time that he sent me his boarding pass, that this is his flight schedule. I was very, it's my really fault that there was really a red flag there, because myself, I know already that you can get your boarding pass after or 24 hours prior to your check in, right? So I was wondering that time, but because I really keep holding on to his promises that he's gonna be here and meet me, so I just ignore it. And yeah, and then I went to the airport and waited him there. So I went to Terminal 1, and I was waiting there for how many hours, but there is no flight from this kind of airline. So before that, I checked also the airline, which is, it's not scam or it's not fake, it's real. But then when I went there, the personnel there, it says there is no flight, scheduled flight that time. So I was like, oh my god. And then I was still hoping and go to Terminal 2 and look again like a stupid one. So for how many hours I was waiting there, there is no show of him. So because of like embarrassment or broken hearted or something, like someone lied to me like that, I cried and I just walk and walk until such time from terminals or from the airport. I went through to the church somewhere in Pasay, in Baclaran Church. So I end up there. So I went to the church and just cried there, like why I did not do anything wrong. I gave up my work for him because he asked me to. Sorry, I'm to cry. I'm sorry, it's crazy, but I still cry because of this like embarrassing moment of my life, like I don't know why I believe him. I just I can't, I don't know. Maybe because of love or trust or something like that. You have to believe this person. And then yeah, he messaged me or he emailed me, like he said that he's already at the hotel somewhere in Manila, and why I am not showing up. Something like he turns the story upside down. And then I said, if you don't want to meet me, it's fine, as long as you are safe. I will know that you are safe, because I don't want your family will blame me, because I know his brother, and then I don't want his family will blame me for if something happens to him. So just that, and then there's still no show, and then it that was the last time we talked to. And then after, for how many months, like couple of months, 3 months, he messaged me again, and then contact me in WhatsApp, and he asked me sorry for what he done, for what he did to me. He was so sorry. Just said, or just messaged me about like he is afraid to go to another side of the world and have another girl will stamp his heart. So I don't know what that he means, but maybe he went through another relationship before and do something like that. So it's like I can't forgive him, but that's really happened, and I already moved on. I started talking online again, and I met this my boyfriend now, Brian, and yeah, we started talking that time as friends. and I told him everything about what happened to me. So that was really embarrassing part of my life, or embarrassing part of my love life, because I fell in love to a guy no show or no word of honor. I don't generalize all the men out there, but there are some men like that that are just pretending or making the girl and fall in love with them and scam them. They call it love scam. Yeah, that was really my experience. I hope that to all the girls there out there, Filipina, if you want to meet someone, then make sure that they will send you their flight schedule or flight ticket, or even their email, which is a ticket or fare, whatsoever, what they call it. Make sure that they will mail it to you so that you are sure that they are going there. So when my boyfriend meet me and come here in the Philippines, he sent me a message that he is at the airport. That was really funny, but he doesn't want me to feel like was before. And then he messaged me also when he got at Ninoy Aquino Terminal 1. So I was like very lucky to have him. So yeah, life goes on, and I move on already. But every time I remember what he did to me is really painful and so embarrassing. I know that he has a reason. I believe that he has a reason why he did that. So I forgive him that time when he asked me sorry. But then a few months later, he died during COVID. He died. His brother told me that he had something, a heart failure, something like that. And also, I received an email from a woman using his email account, and said there that stop contacting him because he's dead already. And she said that she was his fiance. So it's like I was so pissed, or I don't know what to say, because the whole time he lied to me. He said that he's single, so I believe that. And then at the end, he was engaged. I learned a lot of lesson from him. I have no chance to tell him that I already moved on, and I'm continuing my life with someone else, like I'm talking to as a friend. And then now he is my boyfriend and my fiancé. Sa mga girls dyan out there, just make sure that you have to check the tickets, their boarding pass, before you believe that they are coming and wanted to see you. So that's my story of a fake relationship or online relationship. I hope you guys learn from what I have experienced, and thank you so much for watching. Peace.